Alright, the Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid video is here. To be completely honest with you guys, I've been hooked on this anime along with its cast of main and supporting characters that I could not make a video on it. And I want to talk about an interesting concept within the show itself, factions. Alright, so with my understanding, factions are this division between three types of dragons: the Chaos, Harmony/Order, and the Spectation faction. Alright, so disclaimer, I have not read the manga, so for all I know, they could have went into more detail about this concept in there. And also, I'm only going to be going off of what Elma said in an episode, along with how characters act and behave. And I also got some of this information from a Wikia page, just mostly the summaries about the factions, but it might be a secondhand source. So, let's just begin! Alright, so what do I know? Dragons from this faction seek to destroy all humans, their civilizations, and gods, which explains Toru and Fafnir's hatred for humans during earlier episodes, and Toru's hatred for Christianity. Matter of fact, all dragons that I've seen so far from this faction have this sort of eerie and dangerous presence. Sometimes Toru and Fafnir can fit this sort of description, but Toru's father, Damocles, however you say his name, does. And also, Elma said that her power is equal to Toru's, but in a different way because she can't casually pop open portals to the other world like Toru can. She did say that she simply did not possess enough power to do so. I have a theory on that. Maybe dragons from this faction have this sort of destructive, hostile, put everything in awry, and free-willed type power. Alright, so what do I know? Dragons from this faction want to stop what the Chaos faction is doing, so humans can live among dragons and worship gods. Which explains on how Toru and Elma don't really see eye to eye. All dragons from this faction really want to do is help humans and maintain order, which explains Elma's helpfulness and her initial stern and lawful attitude in her introduction. Seriously, if she was a main character, then why wait until the 8th episode out of 13 to introduce her? Never mind. And also, going back to the statement that she made about being just as powerful as Toru but not being able to open portals, well, maybe that's an ability that's most prone to Chaos dragons. It seems as if that Harmony dragons can harness that power, but doing so would be difficult because it would be a far cry from the seemingly constructive, docile, make everything alright, and structured type power they possess. I wouldn't be surprised that Chaos dragons had more offensive powers, while Harmony dragons had more defensive. Alright, so what do I know? Dragons from this faction are more neutral and don't really interfere with the Chaos and Harmony faction's affairs, which explains why Lukua seems more laid back and neutral towards most situations. Lukua is the only Spectation dragon I've seen so far, so it feels as if that dragons from this faction would have a calm and relaxed demeanor, so they're just vibing. Seriously, I don't know the power scaling. Okay, so power scaling is a bit much for a slice of life anime, but I mean, Lukua used to be a god, so I know that she's really strong. But going off by the name Spectation faction, I assume they're all-seeing eyes. So most likely they have this let me get comfy as shit goes down type power. But then again, I can't really tell. Anyways, this was a fun video to write, not record, just write. And as for Kana's faction, I really don't know. But like always, keep calm and don't drag on. Kill me. And throughout this endeavor, thanks forever.